You made mention of something that I really want us to stretch on. You talked about focus. If the devil wants to attack your vision, he does not go after your vision, he goes after your focus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then the more reason why there are much distractions everywhere in the world today. And if you look at Jesus, it was the same approach that the devil used for Jesus. It was the same approach. He was trying to distract him. I know you are fasting. You should be hungry by now. Turn this stone to bread. You know, Jesus said, oh, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of the Lord. That is a response from a man who is focused. Because part of what the devil will use to distract you will not necessarily be bad things
at all.
There are things that you see and then you're like, okay, this is sinful, and then I can't do it. But there are things that will indeed tempt you. Like, you know it that this one is not necessarily bad. In fact, it looks like what you are doing, but it is not what the Lord asks you to do. All of these things has the capacity to drain a man and pull out a man's intensity. Emoji. How can a man of vision cut off or manage distraction around him?
Just as you have said, when it comes to distraction, don't think it is bad thing that distracts you. It is another good thing. But someone has said, a proof of maturity is not ability to pick the good among the bad. It is ability to pick the good among the good. That you have many choices that are good, but you know the right choice that is meant for you. And how do you pick that? You must first know where you are coming from and what has been said concerning you. Talking about how to handle distractions, there are many ways to go about it. Number one, you need to set a goal that is time bound. For instance, let's talk about social media distractions. You want to make a post on social media. The moment you get there, the first post that you saw look appealing to you. You check. Before you know what is happening, if you are not careful, the first 10-20 minutes, before you know it, you have even forgotten why you are on that social media platform. So distractions everywhere. So you need to set a system that help you cop it. And number one thing to do is to set a time bound for everything you do. So if you are going on social media, for instance, I want to go to Facebook, how long? And there are apps that can help you checkmate that now. Apps on your phone that if you are going to Facebook, before you enter, it will ask you how many minutes. You will need to time yourself before you even enter Facebook. So the moment your time is up, it will shut you out or notify you 1 minute more, your time has expired. You want to increase your time or whatever. So the moment that happens, there is a consciousness that, oh, why am I even here?
Sorry, Apostle. I want to confirm. Can we have the name of the app, or probably? Okay, we can communicate that.
I will communicate that. That.
You can check the description box. You are going to get it there. Thank you.
So such a app can help you manage your time on social media. Number two, you should have accountability partners. The reason many has not been able to do anything tangible is because there is nobody to ask that thing you said, have you done it? There's nobody to question it. You need to have people you, in a way, accountable to. It will help you manage distractions. For instance, you want to start something and you look at it based on the factors around it. It may take you a week or 2 weeks. Just communicate it to someone that can checkmate you. That, oh, we want to start this. I want to start this particular business. I want to start this business. I need to get this and that done to get started. So the moment you've communicated that, communicate to someone that can ask you how far have you started. That was why the other time I was talking about mentorship and surrounding yourself with friends of like passion. So have people you can communicate that can help you checkmate your progress. So you can give them progress reports. It's important to become, to fulfill something. Is important. So have such people around you is important. Now another thing, area I want to look at this distraction is that we can't also take less of people who are distracted with bad things, bad habits. It has also killed vision. That you just find out that your own distraction is an addiction. You are addicted to watching movies. You can stay there. You are complaining you don't have a prayer life, but you watch 2-3 movies. So it's a level of addiction that you also need to do away with. So take all these measures also in place, so it can help you checkmate yourself, checkmate your time, checkmate, the time you spend on things that is taking you away from your vision. Very, very important. And spell them out. Spell them out. You should know specifically some of what distracts you. Lastly, let me say, your phone now has, depending on the kind of phone you use, there is a well-being, something shows you well-being or whatever on phone that can give you the summary of the time you spend on each app. Wow. On your phone. Yeah, something well-being. We can give the full name later on your phone that on weekly basis can tell you how many minutes or hours you spend on each app, and you can actually set an average time you want to spend on each app, and on weekly basis you will check which app took your time the most this week. So when you are doing that weekly review, you now ask yourself, what do I do with this app that took 7 hours of my time this week? So if, for instance, you have been spending too much time on a particular app, let's say Facebook, for instance. So you ask yourself, this week, what impact did I make on Facebook? Because the truth is, you can actually be making impact on these social media platforms. Okay, we are talking about distractions around it. We are not saying you should not spend time on it, because there are people that is actually their office. Yes. So, but how do you manage distractions around it? So you may not need to ask yourself, oh, I spent so number of hours on this particular platform. What did I do with it? Wow. What impact do I make with it? What exactly are the things I do on this app that took my time? And you can easily checkmate yourself the following week, set time and all of that, manage your time. So I think that is very important. Time management, checkmating yourself, positioning around you, accountability partners. They are important in managing distractions. Wow. Yes.
Awesome. Powerful one. Thank you so much, God's servant, for the wonderful points you have raised. They are so powerful, honestly. And as you were talking, something just came to my mind, that actually nobody can fulfill divine purpose or actualize their vision or dream without putting structure around their life. Honestly, you can't call a thing a distraction if it does not attract you. So a distraction is distraction to you because there is an attraction around that distraction.
Very correct.
That's so definitely sometimes we might not be able to do away with distraction, but we must learn how to manage distraction. And honestly, there is no two-way thing than what the servant of God just explained. And I will just try to probably emphasize more on the place of putting structure around your life, and that must be in the light of your vision. What do I want to do? Where am I going? What is the will of God for me? What's the purpose of God for my life? And then once you are able to come up with a solid and a definite answer around the essence of your existence, then come up with a structure that is in line with that. And so the essence of structure is to keep you in focus. The essence of structure is to help you manage distractions. The essence of structure is to also help you in time management. In time management. When you mentioned it, sir, something came to my mind that honestly, you can't manage time if you can't manage your mind. So mind management presupposes effective time management.
Very correct.
You are the one who set the time. That, okay, I will do so time. You are trying to manage time by doing so. And then you set so time. Probably I want to pray by 5 p.m. And then the alarm is now your phone is beeping, trying to tell you this is the time to get out of this social media. This is the time that you said you want to pray. But the same you that put that in place, you are the one who is going there to switch off the alarm, and then you continue with what you want to do. So the problem here now is not really time management, it's about mind management. Because if the mind can be properly managed, you can easily manage your time. For instance, he made mention of something around addiction. Addiction is something that you have successfully fall in love with, and then you are not just in love with that thing because you stumbled on it accidentally. You have consistently engaged yourself in such a thing. In fact, you can't be addicted to a thing if you are not frequent with that same thing. So frequency in engagement of a thing is what enhances an addiction. And so now look at it. If you are addicted to a thing and then you are telling yourself, I will manage my time. You can't manage your time around a thing that you are addicted, about, or you have addiction for. You can't. It's not possible. So the first thing to be done here is to manage your mind out of that thing. And how to go about that is to feed your mind with positive stuff, especially things that has to do with your vision. In fact, your vision should determine the kind of books you read. We have beautiful books everywhere. But do you know that you can know so much about reading book and then you read haphazardly? You are not reading constructively in such a way that your vision will be helped. So, in a situation like this, you just need to settle it once and for all in your mind. Manage your mind. And how you do this is not by telling yourself, oh, my mind, you are not going to go to social media right now. No. It's by empowering your mind. It's by feeding on edifying content. Loading your mind with books that are vision driven. Books that can set you on your feet. So much that when distraction is coming, you are not just telling yourself that, oh, distraction, get out. Your mind can switch off from such distraction. At a time like that, you can easily say, no, I'm not going to do this. I have my time for other important things. So, if you can embrace this, it's going to be of help. And if you also want to put a structure around your life, I want to talk about the place of you setting up a to-do list. Ensure you make that a culture. That you don't just wake up every day doing anything that your hand finds to. No. I know that you want to fulfill the scripture that whatever your hand find them to do, that you should do it with all your strength and all of that. Yeah, very important. But I'm trying to let you know here that you don't just do anything. Do things that will help in the fulfillment of your purpose and your vision. And how you get this done is by intentionally sitting down, if possible a day before the day or before the next day that you really want to act on a particular task. Set up a to-do list. Ensure that you put your tasks in order of priority and then follow doggedly whatever it is you have put in place. With this, you can honestly cut off distractions from your life. And I know that if you can, look into what the servant of God has considered, the things the points that he raised, and then you can also look into these few points that I've made. You are going to experience a major shift this season, and before the end of this year, not before the end of this year, in a short time, you are going to see a major result around your life. All right, thank you so much, God's servant.